Hey guys, if you are here today, it's because you have made it through another day of life. It is the end of your day and you are ready just to connect with yourself on your mat. So let's not waste any time. Meet me in a seated position, top of the mat. All right, from our seat, let's bring hands to the knees, elbows bent in towards the ribs. Relaxing shoulders down the back, nice tall spine. Feel free to sit up against a wall or prop yourself up on a pillow if you need a little more length through the spine. Good, let's start by taking a full breath in, expanding the belly. Exhale, pull navel into spine. Inhale, expand. Exhale, pull it in. Just like our belly is a balloon that we're blowing up, inhale. And exhale, deflate. Let's keep doing that a few more times. Softening the shoulders, inhale. Exhale fully. Once more, breathe it in. And let it all out. Bringing hands at heart center, tucking chin to chest, and just taking a moment to find gratitude for whatever this day brought us, whether it was challenging and we learned some tough lessons, whether it was wonderful and joyful and prosperous. Whatever the day was, just finding gratitude for what you've learned, what you've experienced, where you're at. Good, sealing that into our breath. Take a full breath in and a soft breath out. With our next inhale, palms together, reaching overhead, gazing up towards the thumb. And exhale, release both hands slowly down by the sides, petting your plants as you go. Let's inhale, reach the left arm up and over to the right, turning and gazing up towards the bent elbow, taking 5 breaths here. You might drop down onto the forearm, you might come onto fingertips, or maybe rest on a block. Each breath breathing into the left side body. And maybe each breath taking you a little deeper into your side stretch. Last one. Inhale, reach both arms up and overhead. And exhale over to the left. Next breath in, reaching up overhead. Cactus the arms, release, exhale. Hands to the knees, hands to the knees. I always think of that song when I do this, I'm sorry. But we are going to incorporate the same similar move to that wonderful dance we know. Let's inhale, bring the chest forward. Exhale, round through the spine, seated cat-cows here. Inhale, bringing the chest forward, gazing up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck chin. If you've been sitting at your desk all day, this is going to feel really nice to just open the spine. Spinal mobility is super important for our health. So if you've already done this part of the practice, you are already doing something good for your body. Last one. Beautiful. Come to a straight spine. Check in that ears are stacked over shoulders, shoulders over hips. And then right hand outside of the knee, turn and twist to the left. Sit up nice and tall as you breathe in. And exhale, twisting from the chest, gazing now over the left shoulder. And finding a nice, smooth breath, continuous breath in and out of the nose. Always good to warm up our spine. Let's switch sides, coming now over to the right before we jump into our flow. One more breath in. And exhale, release it back through center. Hands to the knees, hands to the knees, hands to the knees. Boom, boom. What is the name of that song? Let's go ahead and draw big circles with the chest. It's the cha-cha slide. I said that really funny. The cha-cha slide. I think so. There's so many slides and so many cha-chas, it gets a little confusing. Let's keep making big circles. And just let the neck kind of be free in this movement. The neck is just an extension of the spine. So try not to control it. Just kind of let everything be loose. Take it the other way. Left side now, y'all. Right foot, left stomp. Left foot, left stomp. Hands on your knees. All right, one more full circle. And release the hands back. Take the feet as wide as the mat and join me in a few windshield wipers, right and left with the knees. Beautiful. Let's come all the way onto all fours. Once you arrive, if you need any movements before we begin, just take anything that the body organically craves. And we'll meet in a downward facing dog when you're ready. From your down dog, make sure the heels are turned behind the toes. Knees are bent as much as needed so that the spine can be a long, straight line. Elbows turning towards the back of the mat, gazing between the toes. From your down dog, bring the right knee towards the nose, sliding forward like plank, and then step that foot back, downward facing dog. Left knee towards the nose, bring it back, downward facing dog. So we're not coming in a three-legged dog, we're just doing kind of like these bear climbs. Continue going at your pace, just warming up through the shoulders, feeling the strength in the arms, engaging through the core. One more on each side. You've got it. And then walk to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat spine. Exhale, soften the knees, bend and fold. Inhale, rise to stand, palms reach overhead. Exhale, hands at heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, step it back to plank. Good. From our plank pose, rock forward and back a few times. Check in the shoulders are coming down the back, the collarbones spread wide, fingertips spread wide. Looking forward off the mat, bend at the elbows, lower down, chaturanga, all the way onto the belly. Tops of the feet press into the mat, lifting the crown, elbows stay bent into ribs. Can you check that the ears and the shoulders have a nice big space here in baby cobra? And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's inhale the right heel high. Bend the knee to the nose, step the foot through. Inhale, high lunge, reach it up. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep back. And use the momentum to step forward, chair pose. Inhale, rise to stand, reach overhead. Exhale, hands at heart. Bend the knees, inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, swan dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Left foot steps back, lower the knee. Anjaneyasana, low lunge, reach up. Cactus the arms, press the hips forward. Inhale, reach up. Hands to the mat and step it to plank. Chaturanga, glide forward as you bend the elbows, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the left heel high. Bend the knee, step the foot through. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Notice my back heel is lifted. Exhale, sweep it back. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, back. Inhale, step forward, chair pose. Rise all the way to stand. And exhale, hands at heart. I know we're moving quick. Do it at your pace. Reach up. Exhale, fold. Lift halfway. Right foot steps back. Lower the knee. Anjaneyasana, reach up. Cactus the arms, press the hips forward. And then bring hands to mat, stepping it back to plank. And lower down, chaturanga. Maybe upward facing dog. Hips, knees lifted, arms straight, shoulders down the back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right heel high. Knee to nose, step it through. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back. Step forward, chair pose. Inhale, rise up. Cactus arms, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Left knee steps back. Lower down, reach up, Anjaneyasana. Cactus arms, press the hips forward. And then hands to the mat, stepping it back to plank. Taking your heart opener, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhaling the left heel high. Knee to nose, step it through, rise up. Sweep the arms back, chest forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep back. Step it forward, chair pose. Inhale, rise to stand, cactus the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, that right foot steps back. Lower the knee. Anjaneyasana, reach the arms up. Cactus arms, press the hips forward. And exhale, chaturanga. Flowing through a vinyasa. Coming into cobra or up dog. And let's take a child's pose. Bring the knees wide, toes touching. Take some time to kind of wiggle into your space. Reconnecting with the breath. Walking the hands back up so that we can come to our knees. From the knees, take the knees and the feet wide. Right hand's gonna come back behind you. Left arm reaches up and back. Exhale, lower the seat. Switch sides. Nice big arching through the spine. If this doesn't feel great or it's too deep, you can also come up onto the knees and you can take hands like they're in back pockets and give just a light camel pose. If you're doing this dynamic heart opener, take one more on each side. And we'll meet in a downward facing dog. Bending at the knees, inhale, look forward, exhale, top of the mat, and fold. Let's give it a big shake through the arms, through the head, let everything wiggle and shake, shoulders. Whatever sound needs to come out, just letting go of our day. And then let's take a chair pose, knees and toes to touch. Sweep it up. Good, inhale, rise all the way up, hands together at heart center, lower them down. Whew, breaking a sweat over here. All right, let's take the left knee lifted, open it out to the side, big step back, warrior two. Good, check in that the knees bent right over the ankle. Belly, core is pulled in, arms extending out. Flip the front palm, reach forward. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Elbow to meet the knee, side angle, extending the left arm overhead. Thumb is up, pinky down. And then once again, peaceful warrior. Side angle, so we were adding this dynamic pose. Reach it up and back like we're taking a windmill with the arms. And just continue with that. If you're not sure, watch the video. One more. Good. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Extend the arm overhead. Hand could be on a block or on the knee as well, but we did a few, so maybe it's time to lower it down. Good. Both hands to the mat. Walk them over to the left, knee and toe turn out on the left side. Skandasana, right toes fan open. Maybe arms extend out. Maybe we take a bind, wrapping the arms behind us. Then find the breath. Exhale, let it go. Walk to the top of the mat. Left edge of the foot comes onto the mat, so right foot can step back into Vashisthasana, side plank. Go ahead and take the right hand down, lower into Chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend, downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Take a few breaths here. Bending at the knees, inhale, look forward. Exhale, top of the mat to fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, lower the seat. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands at heart. Right knee is lifted. Open it out to the side and big step back for a nice warrior two. Take a moment to find your alignment before we move into that dynamic peaceful warrior to side angle posture. Flip the front palm, reach forward. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Bring that elbow to meet the knee. Extend the right arm overhead. And then big windmill back, peaceful warrior. So we're just gonna do this about 5 more times. Keeping the same bend in that knee, but doing it with effort. So not just windmilling the arms because we've had a bad day and we just, but really with awareness, with attention, watching the shoulder rotate. And last one. Take the left hand inside of the left foot if you're going there, and take your side angle. Then we're taking both hands to the mat. Walk it over to the right foot. Lower down into Skandasana. Big heart opener here or bind. Gazing now over the left shoulder. And let go of the hands. Walk to the top of the mat. Step it to your side plank. Left arm high. Vashisthasana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale to your heart opener. And exhale to find a seat. Swinging the legs around. Good. Let's take the feet together, knees splaying out to the sides, butterfly posture, Baddha Konasana. And then slowly walk the hands forward and take a fold. And what else can we do to release any sort of experiences that got stuck on us today? Sometimes we let experiences, conversations, hard, challenging moments get stuck to us, like they're seeping into the skin, trying to make a home in the body. And here I just invite us to not allow that to happen, but to let those moments be in the past. Maybe you need to literally wipe the skin from the shoulders down to the wrist so that nothing is stuck to you, metaphorically speaking. Maybe you need to do some big sighs out of the mouth here, taking big breaths in and making sound as you let it out. Maybe you need to shake the head and release the tension that's been brought into the neck. Maybe you need to let out some tears. Whatever it is here, just allow this day to pass, knowing tomorrow is a new day, another chance. How will we spend the rest of our evening with some new energy that we're calling in? Start to walk the hands back up so that we can extend the legs out long in front of us. Coming to sit in a tall spine for staff pose. Plant the hands outside of the hips. Check in that the shoulders are stacking over the hips and ears stacking over the shoulders. Dorsiflex the toes towards the shin. Really activate the muscles through the legs. And then inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, reach forward for the toes and fold. Take another 3 breaths in, maybe deepening the posture with the exhale. And as we make our way back up, we'll make sure we're sitting in the center of our mats, bending the knees, planting the feet, grabbing behind the hamstrings to lower ourselves down. And once you arrive, we'll take a bridge pose. So just taking about 2 fists between the feet, so feet are about hip distance apart. We'll start by tucking the left shoulder underneath us and lifting the hip, and then right shoulder underneath, clasping the hands, lifting hips, and making sure knees and toes point forward as if we're standing on 2 train tracks. And exhale, lower the seat. Extend out the legs. Release the shoulders. And come into a really nice, expansive Savasana. Closing down the eyes. And just allowing this short amount of time that we spent together be enough to relax you as you go into your evening, as you wind down and get ready for a nice restful evening. Allowing the whole body to melt into the earth now. Nowhere to be, nothing to do, just here and now. Savasana. As we fill the lungs up with the air, reminding ourselves of what we are grateful for in this day. Maybe there's been a shift in perspective when we first sat down, and now after we've sweat and purify in the way that we perceive the situation, the experience of the day. Let's take 3 sighs out of the mouth. And last breath out. Go ahead and wiggle the fingers and the toes. Start to circle out the ankles and the wrists. Taking in the sounds of the birds. And slowly starting to bring the knees into the chest and grabbing behind the hamstrings to rock up and back a few times until we can find our seat. And once you get there, just bringing hands at heart center with much gratitude for this day, for this practice, for these healthy bodies that we get to move in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The light inside of me honors the same light inside of you.